Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the New York Mets going up against Atlanta. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out lately.
You're not kidding, Boog. I mean, look at these stats. He's got hitters guessing on every pitch. I'm excited to see if he can maintain his dominance in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go, and on the hill, the lefty, Patrick Corbin. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
And now the Mets DH, Dairon Blanco. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
First pitch, 7:15.
On the ground, Massey. And an easy out to start the game. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Ha-Seong Kim.
Well, he's starting to become a pretty big part of this team. Last month, earning the National League Rookie of the Month honors. And you look at the steps that a young player takes. It's Rookie of the Month, maybe Rookie of the Year. Finds himself an All-Star and maybe an MVP down the road. But right here and right now, he's looking to continue to do damage.
Swing and a line drive ripped out into left center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Around first, heading for two. And that's a two-bagger.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And here's Corey Seager to hit.
Seems like he's making contact with everything lately. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Swing and a ground ball. Whips it to first. And Seager is set down.
Batting fourth, left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Outside. Ball one. 2 outs and a runner at third here in the second game of the series. That catches the top part of the zone. That's strike one.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Ball.
Manny Machado in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Kim on third with 2 out. And that's through there for a strike. Full count now.
Full count.
And that's where the swing, it's a strikeout. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. On to the bottom of the first. No score after a half inning. And we're back. And on the hill in this one, Grant Holmes.
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses, and to limit base runners, That's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
And stepping in is the speedy Parker Meadows. First offering, and it just misses. And a strike on the outside edge.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a breaking ball misses outside. And a pitch. Struck him out swinging. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
Here's Profar now. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Up the middle. Sends it to first. Profar is out. Take a look at the lineup. Not a team that usually sees a lot of pitches or works a ton of walks, Chris. They take a more aggressive approach than some of the other teams in the league.
They definitely have a few free swingers in this lineup, hitters who want to be on the attack, and that's great as long as you got pitches in the zone. But if the pitcher's able to expand the zone, can be very difficult for an offense like this to get going. You've got to somehow draw some walks, put some runners on base so that when you do have those free swingers come up, you can cash in with some runs that are plated. Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Scoreless after 1. Top of the second, and now Manny Machado. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
The 1-1. And Manny gets a piece. That one the other way. Naylor. He'll do it himself. Out. And quickly one away in the second. Jhonkensy Noel up now for the Mets. Singy, when the year's over, he'll have a new career high for RBIs in a season. Liner snagged it first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Mets, Rhys Hoskins. 3 hits and a loss last night. Just missed.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Good job to fight that one off. 2 outs, base is empty. Outside low, and the count is 2-2.
2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And that'll do it. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back at Truist Park, bottom of the inning. And now the first baseman, Josh Naylor. Holmes back to work. Ball 1, no strikes. What a stop. Gathers and throws, and they get the out.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. And that one is in for a strike.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Inside. And the count even 1-1. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
And that one is downstairs. Ball 2. On the ground to the left. Machado throws to first in time. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting sixth, catcher, Joey Bart.
This is Joey Bart. Chris, has been a good year for him, having already set a new career high for RBIs in a season. That one in there across the letters.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Dane Myers.
Something in my soul just don't feel right. I try to open up, but then I close tight. Cause who could understand what I feel like? Is what I feel like. I know it ain't right. But who could ever listen and won't judge you? And even if you didn't, I don't trust you.
right through there for a strike.
Well, just take a look at his last week plus, and you'll see he's been very active in these games. He seems to score a run every night.
That one outside, and that's ball one. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And there's one down.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Ruiz will handle the catching duties in this one. 26 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Out to center, Meadows has this one sized up, and there's 2 away. And now the DH, Tyrone Blanco, grounded out his first time. Right side, Massey. That's the third out. Nothing doing for the Mets. Still no score. As we go to the last of the third, here's the shortstop at the plate, Ezequiel Tovar. Fastball for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
So digging in, Michael Massey.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Batting over 300 so far this month.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. One out, base is empty. Fouled off. He was late.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fouls it off, still 1-2. One down, base is empty. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
One down. And now the right fielder, Griffin Conine. Fought off foul. Conine turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play.
Lots of rookies can have a hot streak, but once the league gets a book on you, starts attacking you differently, things can shift in a hurry. I'm interested to see how he handles those adjustments.
1-1.
Next pitch, not close, up high. Runner on the go. Hit in the air, right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. And just like that, they're out front. It's 2-0.
So good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
And now Parker Meadows. Out to short, Seager. And he's safe at first.
Well, I definitely think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
Man at first. Now batting Jurickson Profar. He's 0 for 1. Profar gets a piece there. Here goes the runner. Ground ball right side. Boots it. Gets off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Now
a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Guerrero
Here's
Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Right side, hard hit. Fires over to Hoskins. And Guerrero is set down. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. New inning getting started. Now it's the second baseman, Haesung Kim.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. Well, these Mets just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Outside low, and it's 2-1. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Seager stands in now. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. And that misses. Ball 1. Just off the inside edge.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Just missed.
Rio.
And there's ball 4.
Ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Hernandez at the plate for the second time as he takes ball one. Seager leads off first with one away. Runner on the go. That one fouled off. That's down and in. A slider missed. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Squeezes it, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Manny Machado.
Here's Machado. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. That's in there. 0-1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
This to third. They take the force out, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Mets strand 1. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ready to go, bottom 4. And here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does.
No.
And you're tied up.
Off the mark there. And now it's even 1-1. Next offering is fouled back. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Now batting, catcher, Joey Bart.
2 down, bases empty. Joey Bart digs in now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that's in there for strike 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
That one is absolutely belted. Myers going back. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Corbin back to work. There's a strike.
Well, these Mets, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Check swing, and he went 0-2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Mets, first
Only
baseman,
2 hits
Rhys
allowed so far
Hoskins.
tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. Fly to left his first time. That
Ball.
one outside, and that's ball 1. And a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And there's one down.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. Well, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Myers swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Noel, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Gets the outside corner with that one.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Fly ball down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball.
1-2.
Squirts away a little bit. This one in the dirt. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. And now a man into scoring position.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
One out and a runner at second, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. And it's off the foul pole for a home run. A 2-run homer, and we're all square. It's 2-2.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Ruiz
1-0.
in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. And that's down and away. Corbin maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. Next offering is in for a strike. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Gotta love the resiliency shown in that at-bat, battling with 2 strikes. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Back to the top of the Mets order. So now here's the Mets DH, Dairon Blanco. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
No ball. 1 strike.
Check swing, called strike. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Next pitch misses inside, and it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That misses the zone, and the count's even at 2. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next.
Five foul balls in this at-bat so far, and these two are going head-to-head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
That one ripped, and it stays fair. Coming home. He will score, and they take the lead. And into second with 1 away. That's a double. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Patrick Corbin gives way, just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment.
Now pitching.
New pitcher now, Ron Marinaccio.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
One out, runner at second. Hesung Kim up now for the Mets. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that is out of play. Man at second. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, still 0-2. That one to first. Naylor. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Now it's Corey Seager.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup.
The shortstop takes the ball. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Brusdar Graterol getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And that's fouled off.
Two, one.
That one misses. And the count is 3-1.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 2 in this one. And that one fouled off. Gets the strike. That was the sweeper. And misses inside.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Swing and a miss. And that is that. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. Last half of the 5th coming up. Mets out in front, 3-2. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Ezekiel Tovar.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
There's the strike.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That's down and in. See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there. And I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Now at the plate, Michael Massey. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's
Ball,
outside. 1-0. One down, base is empty. Swinging a foul out of play. The 1-2. That one ran inside, almost got him. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Machado makes the grab, 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Griffin Conine.
Now it's the right fielder, Griffin Conine. He's already homered in this game. In there at the knees. Strike 1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-1. And downstairs. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. And strike 2.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
And they'll do it again. Two outs. That one out to right. Noel on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Back here in Atlanta. Now, Manny Machado.
Third baseman, Manny Machado.
Edge of the zone, called a strike, and it's 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Swing and a chopper out to short. Toss to Naylor, out. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, John Kenzie Noel.
And now John Kenzie Noel, 1 for 2. Noel, 23 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. And it's fouled away. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Stays alive. And the 0-2. Ball 1 there. Next pitch misses, and the count now even up. And there's a ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone, really making him work out there.
And that's ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
When you go that deep into an at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
Action in the pen down there. Brusdar Graterol getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Hit hard on the ground to short. Tovar tossed to second, and that's 2. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Mets lead this one 3-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Parker Meadows.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. And that one misses up and in. And that is ball 1. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Jason Adam up and loosening in the pen. Holderman getting cranked up as well. There's a strike up high. 1-2.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Caught him looking for the K.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Left fielder, Sheridan Profar.
So up next, Jurickson Profar. Swing and a slow roller. Seager fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero
Jr. now. Fouled off down the right side.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
That ball misses. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down that time. 7th inning coming up. The Mets lead it 3-2.
pitching.
The hard throwing righty out of Venezuela, Brusdar Graterol will take over.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
The other way, Naylor. throws to first in time. One up, one down. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. And the first pitch misses for ball one. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And another ball. And that's a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
To the right side, Naylor. He steps on the bag, and the Mets go 1-2-3. Mets go down quickly, and it remains a 3-2 ball game.
Now pitching for the
We're
New York
back in a new
Mets.
pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Cionel Perez.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Naylor in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Looking to get the tying run on base. There's a strike.
So hard to touch.
1-1.
I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Next pitch inside, and it's a full count. Ryan McMahon in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. The kick, the 3-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Now batting.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Fought off foul. And fouled off. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. And 1-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
1-2.
Outside low. It's 2-2. Naylor aboard here at first with nobody out. That misses the zone, and that's ball 3.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
That's a good at-bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Now the catcher up to hit, Joey Bart. This one driven, deep center field, on its way, home run. He muscles that one out of here. Home run number 20 on the year, and they take the lead. It's 5-3. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Cionel Perez departs. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Brant Herter.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Next to hit, Ezequiel Tovar, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Foul ball. Herter is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. That clips the corner.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
He's so consistent that the manager basically can look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. That was the sweeper, but it missed.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good, and you can see it in opposing hitters as well.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
They know when he comes in, pretty much forget about it. Kind of reminds me of Mariano Rivera.
On the ground, right side. Handles, throws to first. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder.
Now batting, second baseman, Michael
Massey will hit next. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Ground ball up the middle. Seager. Now the throw to first on the run. And he gets him. Nicely done.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
09.
So 2 down now, and here is Griffin Conant. His 2-run homer back into third was an important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt he helped set the tone fairly early, and certainly part of the reason why they've got the lead right now.
Just missed. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike. No. 2-1.
That one fouled off. 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Slow roller to first, but it kicks foul. Two down, nobody on. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 3.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
On the ground to third. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there we see the result.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now the center fielder, Parker Meadows. And the sweeper misses. And that's down and away. That clips a corner.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Edge of the zone, called a strike. And now 2-2. That's to third. Machado throws to first in time. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Gabe Spire.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Hesung Kim now at the plate. 1 for 3. Strike 1.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
On the corner for a strike. Moving in the bullpen, Cade Smith getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Going to count 1-2. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Reaching down and makes the grab.
Now batting, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. He swings and fouls one off.
One.
Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire's strike zone.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. And that one clips the corner.
No ball. 1 strike.
Just missed. Gets a piece and stays alive. And a 1-2 again. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Mets. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3.
Now pitching for the
Back
New York
now,
Mets.
new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Tyson Miller.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jerickson Profar. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. That's through there for a strike.
0-1.
Profar gets a piece there. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And next is the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And a little something extra at stake in this at bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. And first offering is fouled off. This one in the air, center field. Myers. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, first baseman, Josh
And now
Naylor.
it's Josh Naylor. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
No ball.
Meanwhile,
1 strike.
activity in the bullpen. Jason Adam getting ready to go. Next offering is fouled back. Two outs. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Cade Smith.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Now Machado up here. 0 for 3 in this one.
We just turned the strip into a fashion show.
There's the strike, 95 of that one.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Got him swinging. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, I definitely say that's a statement strikeout right there. You come out of the bullpen, go right after the hitters, and 3 pitches later, you got 1 out. Tell you what, if you're in the dugout, you're looking at each other and saying, he's going to be tough to get to today.
And next for the Mets, Jhonkensy Noel. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
No ball. 1 strike.
And there's a foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. In the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Reese
So it's their
Hoskins.
last chance in this one. And here is Hoskins. First pitch misses. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth.
Yeah.
To first, and this should do it. Naylor steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr. Fit in much. This some rich shit by Gucci Pampers for my runs. I get so much, I lose my mind with a new one. I guess what they say about the mind, kinda true, huh? terrible day in the way. Blue watch, the color just spoke to me. A parrot was in the face. New rat, they dose to me. Hilarious in the way. My smacker too close to me. One classic taking my coat from me. I blast it dope is she on the dopamine. Locally, I be low as keys. Overseas, I be ODB. I'm the one that turned the arch to gold like Mickey D. Them thunder thuns, they told me more than poppy seeds. The mini Connie mommy, all she say is me, no poppy seeds. Holy